Hello. Well, we're back again, and I start today with a question to the glorious National Peace Council. And let me speak Jamaican patois now. Peace Council, what I go on? Which means, Peace Council, what is going on? Check this out, folks. There's actually a law that is banning all political party vigilante groups. That's a law that it is banning all political party vigilante groups. So the word is vigilante groups. So if you're a political party and you want to form a vigilante group, you don't call it a vigilante group. You can call it a volunteer association. You can call it a peace council. Any name but vigilante, and you can go ahead with it.
As we all know, some time ago, the Ghana government banned vigilantism. But this is not vigilantism. This is a security group for the party.
Even though you know you have formed a vigilante group, just be smart enough not to use the word vigilante. And I'm saying this plenty, and I'm calling it the Peace Council, because this is how things start. Right now, the NPP has come up with a voluntary peace group, allegedly. And it's called the Lions of the NPP. Lions. And basically the idea of having the Lions, the motto is be bold and do the right thing. And these are things that will point out the beginnings of trouble. The Lions of NPP. They say they are for peace. They are just there to act as employment. At some point, they say it can handle giving employment to the youth who want to come and protect and give peace to the nation.
Today is a proud day for us as we launch our NPP security group. We are not here for ourselves. We are here because we believe in our party. We are committed to serving it with discipline, loyalty, and dedication. As party security members, we are ready to protect, support, and work tirelessly for the success of our party. We are prepared to stand with the party in every community, at every program, and during every campaign.
So this is just young people trying to help the party in our up and coming election. I want other groups to be created in other regions. And let's not forget, if we get this kind of groups, it will prevent the opposition party from harassing other parties. So this is also like a security. Let's not forget, just recent ended election, I witnessed it. You see, our security numbers are very few as compared to the voters. So sometimes you need this kind of private security or political parties to also help in helping deal with the security situations during elections. So it's very, very important. It's very important.
Massa, this is what the expression they say. You go and tell that to the Marines. And just say, you and I know that the reason for forming this group is not about ensuring peace and protecting anything. It is a vigilante group. End of discussion. And the fact of the matter is that the government has passed a law banning all political party vigilante groups. So this is where I start you. This is where I would hope that the Peace Council will get in and sit down and really get to the bottom of things and say this is not allowed. Because check this out, folks. So long as this is permitted to go on and it's called the NPP Lions of the NPP, you watch. Sooner than later, the NDC, somebody will come up with say the tiger claws of the NDC or whatever, the tiger teeth of the NDC. Oh, it's not a vigilante group. You're a peaceful group. We just want to make sure that everything goes right and we'll encourage our youth to join. Folks, tell that to the Marines. You and I know that that doesn't make sense. But this is a symptom which is coming up once political parties think that there's a need that they should provide security, because that implies that we don't trust the security of the police, we don't trust the army, we don't trust any of the institutions of peace in our country. We'll form our own protection, we'll form our own security. Pacho is a very bad sign, you know. But Peace Council, this is where I want you to nip it in the bud. Don't encourage this. It is the law. Because I see there's quiet until some other crazy group in the NDC also go and form the Tiger Claws of the NDC or something. Then the Peace Council will come in. And it is at that point that they will declare that it looks like there's tension in this country. The tension is when it starts. It has started. This has been banned by law. And you and I know that you don't sit down and let people exploit the word that you're vigilante.
As we all know, some time ago, the Ghana government banned vigilantism. But this is not vigilantism. This is a security group for the party.
Why is there a need to form a different security service to protect? Please, let me not talk too much. Everybody knows that it has started. All I'm saying is that Peace Council, let's nip this in the bud. Don't wait until another party also starts their own vigilante group, and then everywhere you look around, groups have been started. The only thing is that they don't use the word vigilante. They just use, no, we are just here to protect. The only institutions that are here to protect is Ghana Police, Ghana Army, and the institutions that have been set up to protect. Anything outside of that, I beg, Peace Council, rise up and take a note and nip it in the bud. That was just to start everything. But I want to move on. I didn't come talk about this today. Today, I want to really commend Ghanaians. Because of the flooding and everything, there was a call that between today as we speak and tomorrow, let us take time and clean our neighborhoods. And let me say this, I was very, very impressed to see people actually heeding to the call. Honestly, I saw the police, I saw the army. Everybody is like really involved in this message to keep Ghana clean. Banks didn't open. People who worked in banks were in uniforms like today, and they clean. let me say this, I was very impressed, man. I was very impressed that people have heeded to the call. And then today, and hopefully tomorrow too, we're going to be cleaning and digging up the gutters and everything. Fantastic. And the great thing is that JM himself led the charge. Look at JM actually digging up. This is what I call leadership by example. For what it's worth, these are great, great optics. The people must see the leader himself, when he calls for cleanliness, will take the lead. Fantastic. The problem, though, is this. The good thing is this, before I talk about the problem. The good thing is that we have been shocked and possibly dismayed by the floods and the impact it has had on this country. The number of people who have died tragically in these floods. I think that has come as an eye-opener to most of us. So every year we go through it and it's getting worse and worse and worse. Though this has come as an eye-opener because we didn't expect it to this level. But we knew it would happen though. So the good thing that has come out of this is that people have been shocked and pained, and somehow that has reawakened us. And because we have been reawakened, it is good that most Ghanaians have heeded to the call. So let's clean up. And that's why I say let's commend ourselves for heeding to the call and doing the cleanups. Army, banks, private people, the whole of the citizenry involved in the cleanup. The question though is this, Ghana 4. Is this an immediate reaction to the horror of the flood? Is this an immediate reaction? Say, who floods, and we have seen the pain and everything, so Charlie, let's do something. Is this an immediate reaction? If not, are we going to sustain this? Because the sad thing is that look at how Ghanaians are up cleaning, digging up gutters, digging up the filth. Because we are reacting to a tragedy. My question is this: 2 days after, are we going to have the same attitude that never again? Or, sadly, and as usual, are we going to go back to the way we used to do things? Throw garbage anywhere and everywhere we want. And you remember the pictures of all the dirt we saw during the flood? Look at this picture. Look at the amount of dirt that is coming out. Look at this filth, folks. Look at this filth. Look at this dirt. Look at this trash that is flowing. Look at it all. Wow. my thing is this: all this dirt was created by us, me and you. We created this dirt too. That's why I said in the other episode that you don't say anything like Accra is a dirty city, or Kumasi is a dirty city, or whatever is a dirty city. The city by itself can't be dirty. It is the people who live in the city. Through the actions of the people who live in the city, they are the ones that make the city dirty. So I'm saying this, that we have seen the 2 days of active work we have been doing. Check this out, of how busily we are cleaning. Are we going to go back to this filth that we created before? Or are we going to say that from now on, never again?
Clearly, we can see what the cause of our problem is. I mean, we've just desilted this. Look at the plastics that we are taking out of it. Apart from that, the sun there clearly did not happen in 1 year. It means this has been silted for so many years. So it reduces the capacity of the drain to carry water. And in the past, when we do cleanups like this, we fetch the silt, we put it by the roadside, and then leave it there, and then when it rains, it washes it back into the drain. And so in this exercise, let's make sure that after we take all this silt out, we bring enough capacity to be able to transport this silt and go and dump it somewhere appropriate. If we're able to do this, for the next year or two, this drain will have enough capacity to be able to carry the water through. It is because it is half silted, so the volume of water it can take is diminished. And so let me congratulate all Ghanaians who've come out. I've gone around the city. I've seen the turnout has been very good. And after this, the military and other services are going to continue to dredge the main waterways so that these drains can have an outlet to send the water to those wetlands. And so this will be a continuous exercise. And at least once a month, let's set aside 1 day and all of us come out and clean the city. And with the help of the waste management companies, we'll be able to keep this city clean and also free of flooding. So thank you everybody who came for this exercise. Thank you.
That's what I'm hoping. Because if we don't, that's why on the last time we said, here does not mean that this thing is not important too. But simply meant that beyond this, what? Beyond this, what? So let me take the opportunity at this point that we have seen what filth can do to us. So from now on, can we naturally just make the law essentially when you see somebody throwing filth, you can confront them?
Baby, I want to share ball agu. My for hotel ne wa hanu. I want to share ball agu asi. Monsi sangum. Monsi sabala ningum. Yani ya Jimmy wa Ghana ha. Ya Jimmy dodo. Mami Ghana ya Jimmy dodo. Aha, my for ya nya galamse o. Who share ball agu hanu mene. Achebe kansa galamse for na. Ama nso yira ba fa. Ana woni hanu na nche krom anyina nso fa. Monsi sabala ni free ha. Monsi sabala amede so mo de be kon you. Tell you to free kwa ni mu. Ebe a wo di bola abegu nti wo ba anti. No bola baby o di bola abegu nu. Eyema.
You eat your yogurt or whatever it is and you throw it away. Anybody has a right to confront you and say, please pick it up, don't do that. This is just as individual citizens what we can do to keep our country clean. Everybody must be aware. Every trotro must have some waste basket in the trotro, and people who eat anything must be able to pass it on to. I mean, I'm talking about decency as human beings. That's all. So all I'm saying is this, that from now on, beyond waking up Friday and Saturday to go and clean, at the end of the year, that will be sustainable. That's all I'm asking. Because it will be very, very, very sad. It will be very, very tragic. But it will not be surprising if by next week, all the work we have done to distill the gutters and throw garbage into wherever, will be nothing, because we will start again doing the same old bad behavioral systems that are in it. Patrol. And please, I mean, long ago, Ghana was not like this. So we have seen it before, where we had people call, at that time I think they were on tankers, but it was the short form of a town council. If you live in any neighborhood, anybody from the town council can visit you, and you got fined from throwing garbage around. Ghana, yeah. It's a tankers, Papa tankers, but you are all too young to know this. Most of you don't know this. This is when we, the old ones, were growing up. It's a tankers, but tankers means town council. People were running helter-skelter to make sure that everything was clean in their compound houses and everything. Because somebody from the town council can come to you, see the filth, no one someone will take you to court and penalize you. Ghana, how? So let's not start now thinking like, hey, keeping clean is something that we have never seen before. We have seen this before. Somehow something changed in us, that we became a people that do not care, we don't give a hoot, and we know what we're doing is wrong, but we do it freely because there's no law that will catch up to us and we don't pay any consequence. This video I'm going to show you is somebody openly throwing garbage and filth. Take a look at this.
What do they do there? No good. No good. Because the more
you go block again, then you go come flood again.
Is it? Only this one.
No, we saw you. As the trial, we third time this, so we don't watch you.
You know good.
We don't watch you. You don't cause the same problem.
Free, you saw what happened. Well, they're going free. Just take the garbage and throw it. Free. And I'm saying, we have seen better times in our lives. So there were times that we had so-called tankers, people who were vigilant about keeping our neighborhoods clean. What happened to us? That one is a different story for another time. But today I'm saying that when we are standing here begging, let's keep Accra clean, let's keep Ghana clean, it's nothing new to us as a nation. It is not. Keeping your environment clean too is something new. And now you can eat and then you take your garbage and you throw it in the gutter. There are people who have, I think your friend is saying, some pots that they pee in the night, in the morning they wake up and then throw it in the gutter. Is this a behavior that we should encourage as human beings? It should disgust all of us. It shouldn't be say, oh, there's a law that you are breaking. Forget about it, say we're breaking law. No. What does your own common sense tell you about what you're doing? It means you are very dirty. It means you do not care about your environment. It means you are not fit to be called a human being. So I'm just saying, the long story short, say, hopefully these couple of days that we have used to saying these are sanitation days should not be a 2-day wonder. Sanitation should be an everyday issue. And so the government, please, whatever tools that the government has to provide and make sure that this happens, whatever ideas we'll have about actual, proper, intelligent waste management, let's start implementing it now. Because now, the people have realized the cost of our uncleanness, all the filth that we have seen walking at, who cost no. So this is the best time to take advantage of instituting things that should be done to stop this. Okay? until we have done the whole show on this floor before, so now let's move on. This, the lions of the NPP who have come up and to say they are not vigilante, be bold and do the right thing. Shall I borrow your motto? To all Ghanaians, let us all be bold and do the right thing and keep our environment clean. Not only clean, no, keep our environment clean and peaceful, because the political noises are going to start, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse until whenever elections happen. That's something too that we do very, very comfortably. And the agent of the political noises are these vigilante groups. So Peace Council, you and I know that don't let anybody deceive you that we are not a vigilante group, because we have come out to do the right thing.
So this is just young people trying to help the party in our up and coming elections. I want other groups to be created in other regions. And let's not forget, if we get this kind of groups, it will prevent the opposition party from harassing other parties. So this is also like a security. Let's not forget, just recent ended election, I witnessed it. You see, our security numbers are very few as compared to the voters. So sometimes you need this kind of private security or political parties to also help in helping deal with the security situations during elections. So it's very, very important. It's very important.
Don't let anybody deceive you, because the minute you accept that what the Lions are doing, oh, they say it's not a vigilante group, you watch other groups come up based on political beliefs and affiliation, and then the trouble has begun. So Peace Council, I beg you, let us nip it in the bud. One more time to the Ghana Peace Council. This is when to get up and nip it in the bud. Finally, to all of you that watch this program, I'm just appealing to you that share. Look, we take time to research and find out the things that are relevant to national development. We pay attention to that. So we are also encouraging you that as we bring you this message, you too, out of the goodness of your heart too, will we keep sharing our messages and keep sharing our messages as much as you can. Because for those of us in here, the only satisfaction we get is the assurance that we are not talking all of these things into the air, but we actually have a good congregation out there. That's what we call all of you who listen, that we're actually talking to a good congregation out there who are listening, and not just listening, but paying attention to nation building and sharing. So I beg, share, so that we know that when we come here and we talk but of course there's an audience we are reaching, and this audience is not only listening to what we are saying, but sharing it as well. So on that note, I'm going to call it a day for today. It was a short one to just come and talk about a few things. We are back at you again next week, and trust me, it's going to be more and even better of what we have been doing. So until next week, let us all thank Ghana, thank ourselves for heeding to the call, and pray that the government too will join in and do sustainable waste management. And until we come your way again, let us believe that Ghana will definitely rise. Catch up with you.